Hello everyone, this is Father Warner here once again. We continue with our reflections on the Gospel of Matthew, and today we look at the text from Matthew chapter 11 verses 28 to 30. In his prayer of thanksgiving, Jesus expressed his gratitude to his loving Father for revealing the mysteries to the simple and hiding it from those who claim to be intellectual. But Jesus did more than make a prayer of thanksgiving. He also told us what the revelation was, that he has been handed all things by the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son and those that Jesus chooses to reveal it to him. Now that the secret is out of the bag, Jesus takes this revelation one step ahead. Having told us the revelation, he now wants us to participate in this revelation, to become one with this mission of the Father and the Son. There is an intimacy in this whole pericope. Jesus is so intimate in his prayer with the Father, and now he is so intimate with the disciples. The invitation is filled with tenderness. Come to me, says Jesus. Jesus speaks as the personification of wisdom. You can touch the feminine characteristics of Jesus, the giver of rest and comfort, like a mother to her tired children. Jesus is making one more attempt to win over his detractors. His invitation is to give rest to all, the Pharisees included. But as we know, they rejected his offer. They will continue to relentlessly attack him in chapters 11 and 12 and finally bring judgment upon themselves when they blaspheme against the Holy Spirit. We read this in verse 32. At first, these verses seem to confuse us. Jesus invites us, we who are overburdened, and he promises rest. However, it seems like we are not to be entirely free, for he then wants us to shoulder his yoke. It sounds a bit unfair. I traded my burden only to share Jesus's. So what did Jesus really mean? You see, the rabbis spoke of the Torah and the kingdom as a yoke. They saw the law as something to be placed around a human, shackling them as beasts of burden in a field. They burdened the people with their interpretations of the law that they had come to practice. This made religion and the love of God very, very tedious. Jesus offers us his yoke, namely the interpretation of the law and the prophets as it should be and not as it came to be. The learning about the revelation of God should come from Jesus even more because he has been handed all things. Jesus does not burden us with a law that ties us in knots. He gave us the new commandment, the new yoke, a yoke of love that is sweet and that we share with him. Thank you for being part of these daily reflections. I know many of you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, but I would love very much if you could get your friends also to do that. Have a blessed day.